Hi, I'm State Representative Jerry Knowles from the 124th Legislative District. I represent a portion of Berks as well as Schuylkill County. I want to welcome you to the 97th Farm Show here in Harrisburg. We are going to move around today a little bit and let you see some of the people, introduce you to some of the people who work here from back in the district and the part that they play in making this event a success. So enjoy the next half hour or spend some time with us. We are here with Secretary George Gregg, who is the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture Secretary. And Mr. Secretary, as always, it's great to see you.
Great to see you, Jerry.
And how is the 97th Annual Farm Show going?
It's going very well. It's shaping up to have record attendance again this year, and I've seen a lot of my friends and a lot of the people that I know in agriculture across the state. We have a great show this year. Everything's going off perfectly. We just finished our FFA Midwinter Convention, and it's just been a great show so far.
Mr. Secretary, how do we keep people coming back? It just seems like, some people would say it's the same thing year after year, but what do you folks do to keep people coming back year after year?
Well, the first farm show was in 1917, and but every year agriculture changes, modern technology, and this time of year farmers get a chance to come in and see what's new in agriculture. They get to talk with old friends. There's a lot going on here at the farm show.
Explain to me, I walk around and I see these PA preferred buttons, and I'm certainly aware of what it means, but can you just explain to my constituents exactly what that button means?
Yes, I can. PA preferred is the gold check mark inside of a blue keystone, and you were very instrumental in helping get the PA preferred program signed into law, along with Governor Corbett, and we appreciate that work. PA Preferred gives us a marketing tool for our Pennsylvania products, our fresh fruit, our vegetables, all of our ag products that are made in Pennsylvania can have the PA Preferred seal on it, trademark. And it's a very growing program within our department. It helps us to market our PA products, and when we buy local, that keeps the money in Pennsylvania into our local communities, and it also helps our local farmers.
Mr. Secretary, you talked a little bit about legislation that was signed by the governor. Can you expound a little bit on other legislation in dealing with farm equipment? I know there was some legislation that we passed, and if you could just talk about that a little bit and the effect it has on agriculture here in the Commonwealth.
Yes, I can. As I said, agriculture keeps changing. Well, the equipment keeps getting larger as we need larger and larger farms. And so these ag transportation bills that were passed are fantastic for the farmers. So now we'll be able to move more safely down the highways, and our hours of service for the ag exempted vehicles will be okay now with the exemption. It was just an update of what other states have done, but we thank you and Governor Corbett for all those ag transportation bills that we've done.
Well, we certainly thank you, because agriculture certainly plays a very important role here in the Commonwealth, as well as in the district that I represent. My understanding is that the Farm Show received some international recognition. Could you talk about that a little bit? I think that we can be very proud of that.
Yes, we can. You're talking about the Today's Ag exhibit over in the Wise Hall. That exhibit is a modern depiction of what agriculture is in a modern ag barn. So if you go through that exhibit, you'll see exactly the size cages that are used in the poultry farm, in the egg farms, and you'll see the hog farms. You see baby chicks, baby turkeys, and baby pigs and cattle in that barn, just how they would be in a large modern-day ag barn. And we received that award from the International Association of Fairs and Exhibits. Jim Tucker was down and presented that award to the governor Saturday after the opening ceremonies.
Mr. Secretary, just one last thing. In terms of the future of agriculture in Pennsylvania, how would you describe the future of agriculture and how we move forward?
Well, agriculture is alive and well in Pennsylvania. As you know, we lead the nation in farmland preservation, and I think that speaks volumes for what the citizens of Pennsylvania think about agriculture. We're the number one industry, and it's just we have support from a lot of people who are non-farmers and along with the agricultural people. So I think that our future in agriculture looks bright. We have a very good location. You know, they always say location, location, location. And we're close to the ports for exports. We're close to the population centers for local, the buy local craze that's going on, and it's just the future looks very bright in agriculture.
Well, Mr. Secretary, I cannot think of a better guy that the governor could have called upon to be our Secretary of Education. You indeed are doing a great job. You represent the administration well. I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know this is a busy time for you and really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule. Is there anything that you would like to say that I may have missed?
I just appreciate the support that we get from the legislature and the governor. I couldn't do this without Governor Corbett. He has been the most supportive you can be, and I appreciate the support from the legislature and the governor.
Well, and you hit a very important point, Mr. Secretary. If the Commonwealth is to move forward, it needs to be a team effort with the administration, with the secretaries of the various departments, and it's of the utmost importance that we work together. In your case, recognizing the importance of agriculture and doing what is right for the people of Pennsylvania. Mr. Secretary, again, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And we are here at the Farm Show, and we are in the Equine Barn, and we are with Tux, my new friend Tux. One of the few people that listen to me and don't give me any back talk. But Tux is owned by Kyle Hoppus, and Emily Mitchell helps Kyle with his carriage services. And they're from Schuylkill County. They're from New Ringgold, Pennsylvania. Kyle, how are you?
Very good, very good.
And Emily?
Good.
Very good. Well, we appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule down here. Let's talk first about your business, just exactly what you do back in New Ringgold. Give people a little bit of an idea.
We sort of offer a broad spectrum of carriage rides, doing weddings, proms, sweet 16s, any kind of special event with carriage rides. So we have great percherons, and we just travel all over the place doing special events and jobs.
And Emily, what part do you play in the business?
I get the dirty job. I have to take care of them, clean up after them, just everyday upkeep, feed, water.
But you're also a driver.
Right. I also do drive. I have a team of my own.
And that was my next question. How many teams you have?
We have two teams. I have a team. This year's Tux is one of my horses, and then she has two horses herself, two younger ones.
And let me ask you this, Emily. Why are you here at the Farm Show? What exactly do you do here at the farm? What's your purpose of being here?
Well, right now we're just mainly on display. It's good for our business, good advertising. Thursday we're in the pleasure show. We'll actually show our guys on Thursday, just kind of for fun. It's just for something new for us to do. It's the first year that we're here under our own farm name, so it's kind of a big thing for us.
And Emily, you went to school for something related. Your background in education has something to do with this industry?
Yes, I went to school for equine science and stable management, so it's a degree for the equine industry.
Very good. And Kyle, what really got you interested in the business? I was saying before, you guys are pretty lucky as a couple that you both have a common interest, because I don't know how you'd find another lady that might be convinced to do this. So
that's how I met her.
But how did you get involved in the business?
I met an old guy, an Amish fella, and he had got me into driving horses, and I liked it. It's just how strong they were, how powerful the animals were, and how docile they were. You can see Tux here, just mellow as can be, and I liked that. And I sort of got interested in driving. We started learning more and more, and a lot of guys helped me along the way, and here we are today. Running a full business and.
I think I just poked Tux in the eye. He gave me a back slap with his head. What about what kind of horses are they?
They are all Percherons, all dapple gray Percherons. So they all start off black, and as they get older, they get whiter and grayer as they get older. So like the other horses we have are dapple gray. They're more gray in them. Now Tux here, he's a 12-year-old. Like he's pretty white right now. So he's used for all our weddings and our private events. Go to the white horses, and then a lot of our city rides we do with the gray horses that Emily uses.
And Emily, if someone wanted to enjoy a nice carriage ride with your team, where would they go?
They would have to contact us. They can go to crystalviewcarriage.com, and then we offer an hour ride off our farm. If there's snow, we do sleigh rides, and if not, we'll just do a carriage ride out through the country.
Well, listen, again, I want to thank you very much, Kyle, Emily, and Tux for being so cooperative. And you're going to be participating in some events in the next couple of days.
Yep, on Thursday, all day Thursday almost, starting at 9:30, we have a pleasure show. So we'll be hooking different horses, different hitches throughout the day on Thursday, and then every day the farm show provides a hitch and drive, it's called. So during the day, we'll actually go out and give us an hour slot to hook horses and get them exercise, and get them working and show the crowd, show people here what we actually do and how the horses operate with us. So.
Well, listen, if you guys decide to get hitched or married someday, give me a call. I'll drive the carriage for you. How's that?
One day.
There you go. Well, you're both very nice young people, and certainly thank you for taking time, and wish you the best of luck here at the Farm Show. Thanks for taking time out.
Thank you very much.
And we are here with Ethan Kunkel, and Ethan is from the Sunnyside Farm, which is located in Albany Township, Kempton, in Berks County. Ethan, thank you for spending some time with us.
No problem, Jerry. Thank you for coming out here to support us.
Well, let me ask you this. We're surrounded here by 4 young people, and let's find out who they are. What is your name, young man?
Landon.
Landis, do these 3 sisters, do they give you a hard time?
Yes.
Do you like farming?
Yes.
Well, very good. Thank you for taking time to be with us. And your name?
Alyssa.
Alyssa, how old are you?
10.
And what about you? I bet you like being around all these cows?
Yes.
You ever milk the cows?
Yes.
Is it fun?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And what about, we're going to just sneak over. What is your name?
Hallie.
Hallie, where do you go to school?
Greenwich.
So wave and say hi to your friends back home. Wave. So thanks, Hallie. We appreciate it. And what about the lady over here with the blue shirt on? What's her name?
Morgan.
Morgan, how are you doing today?
Good.
You like being here at the farm show?
I love it.
Oh, I can tell you do. So, Nathan, talk to me a little bit about your business, how you got involved in it, and how did you get involved in this business?
We are a multi-generational dairy farm in Albany Township. I am currently the 4th generation on the farm. My father and I are in partnership together. My dad and I formed a partnership back in 1998. And 1999, we expanded to 120 cows. And then in 2006, we expanded to 180 cows. And that's our current herd size right now, 180 cows milking. We have about 210 total. And it's something that you're born into it. You either love it or you hate it. And unfortunately, I have the fever. So that's what I chose to do. And I love every second of it. I get to be with my family every single day. I work hand in hand with my father, and if we're fortunate enough to continue our business on the right path, hopefully some of my other children will step in, and if not, I'm done.
Well, and you said you either love it or hate it, and I would imagine if it's something that you don't love, real quickly you're out of it.
Correct. I mean, it's 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and currently we have one full-time employee. We have 7 part-time employees. We do milk 3 times a day. So even though I milk the morning shift, my phone still rings at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning if the employees have trouble, and it's just a responsibility you have to accept. Everybody thinks owning your own business is the gravy train, and it's anything but. But it's something we enjoy, and we're going to continue to do it as long as we can.
Real quickly, what does an average day as a milk farmer? Just walk me through it real quickly.
Well, I try and get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. We start milking at 5:30, so that doesn't leave much time to eat. We milk from 5:30 till 8:30, till we get done cleaning up and doing cow work and taking care of calves. It's 9:30. Then we can eat breakfast. From that point, I need to feed my cows till I get done feeding cows. It's already noontime. So I'm committed from 5 a.m. to noon. It doesn't matter what day it is. And then from that point, summertime we're in the fields, in the wintertime we're catching up with maintenance and so on and so forth. And, I generally stay at the farm till 5 o'clock, but my schedule's flexible. The kids are very active in sports, dance, flags, basket. I mean, they do about everything, and we're constantly on the go. So I can bend and flex a little bit and, to participate with them. Just because I don't have anything better to do, I'm also the fire chief of our local fire company, and that's sort of my out. I like to help people, I like to serve the community, and it's a big dedication, but it's also a lot of self-satisfaction.
Well, and we certainly thank you for your volunteerism as a volunteer with the fire company down in Albany Township. It's greatly appreciated. Let's just finish up by asking you, Nathan, what are you here for? What type of is it a competition? Is it help me understand why you are here?
I'm here because of the kids. The kids want to be here. This is something that I always dreamed of as a kid, is to show at the farm show. I never had that opportunity. And I told the kids if they were willing to put forth the effort, I was willing to put forth the effort to bring them here. So we're here, and basically what we're going to be doing is our animals will be getting judged on dairy character, skeletal, muscle, feminine qualities. And then after that, later on in the day on Friday, they have a little bit of a fun contest for the 4-H'ers where the kids get to do a showmanship contest. So I'm here for the kids. The kids are here for the fun and the enjoyment. Needless to say, skipping school, so that makes them all happy. But we're here because we love the dairy industry. We want to help educate the public, and share some family time.
Well, listen, the Kunkel kids, as well as Nathan Kunkel from the Sunnyside Farm from Albany Township, thank you for taking time out of your day to talk with us, and enjoy the rest of the farm show. We are here with Pennsylvania State Trooper David Beam. David, how are you?
Good, yourself?
We're doing well today. And you are a Schuylkill County guy. You live in Schuylkill Haven.
I do. I live in Harrisburg, PA.
Very good. I'm sorry. You're stationed in Haven. You're stationed in Reedsville.
Stationed out of Schuylkill Haven.
Very good. Well, listen, thanks for taking the time to talk to us, Trooper. Let me ask you, how long you been on the job?
6.5 years.
Very good. And a little bit about, you volunteer to come and serve here at the farm show?
Yes, I do. This is the 5th year I've been coming up to do the farm show. I enjoy it.
Okay.
But
Yeah. What exactly, we see a real presence of the Pennsylvania State Police here. And can you talk just a little bit about what you're here for, why you are here?
we do a little bit of everything. Inside, mainly this crowd control. We handle a lot of children that get separated from their parents, stuff like that. Outside is mainly traffic detail. That's probably the biggest issue with the farm show is parking and traffic control.
Very good. Are you here for the whole week?
No, I finish up this evening. We do 4-day increments. So there'll be another group that comes in tonight, and runs through Saturday.
Well, listen, I got to tell you, Trooper, we are very proud of our Pennsylvania State Police here in the Commonwealth. I guess the first in the country, is that right?
Yes, the first and the finest.
And what made you decide to be a trooper?
I enjoy the law enforcement work. It's an exciting career. You get to help the good people that are out there.
Well, listen, we certainly appreciate you taking the time out. We know that you have to leave us now. You're going to be going out and you're going to be working on the outside here. And again, we want to thank the Pennsylvania State Police for the service they provide to the Commonwealth. We want to thank you for taking a few minutes to talk with us. And we want to thank your commanding officers for allowing you to do this.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
And you enjoy the rest of the farm show, Trooper.
You too. Take care.
I'm here with a longtime friend and a constituent, as a matter of fact, Baron Boots Hetherington. Bootsy, how are you?
Very good, sir. Good to see you today.
It's always good to see you, and it's especially good to see you here at the farm show.
This is our big event in the farm show complex. It's obviously our Cadillac event. We do have almost 350 events year-round, but this is our showcase of agriculture.
Well, for anyone who's never been here, by the time this program airs, it'll be over. But I would strongly encourage them to mark it on their calendar for next year because it truly is something very special. One of the biggest, help me out, Bootsy, one of the biggest agricultural indoor, help me out.
It is. It's the biggest show east of Mississippi. There'll be 450,000 plus people come here this week. It's an 8-day show, anywhere from livestock to tractor pulls to square dancing to cow milking to carriage racing, you name it. It's our celebration of agriculture for Pennsylvania.
There really is something for everyone to do that would come here, whether you be young or old. The food is it's unbelievable.
It's great. We're known for our food court. During the rest of the events at the farm show during the year, the standard menu of hot dogs, hamburgers, and French fries will be here with a vendor. However, during our week here, our commodity groups each supply their own commodities. Our beef producers have roast beef sandwiches. The dairymen make milkshakes. The potato growers have baked potatoes, potato donuts, and French fries. The vegetable growers are making deep-fried, battered, dipped vegetables, blooming onions. The apple growers have apple dumplings and cider. The Penn Ag growers with the chicken and pork people have chicken sandwiches, nuggets, pulled pork. So that menu is the only time of the year you get that during Farm Show Week. So.
Let me ask you, Boots. I know that your title with the governor, with the Corbett administration. Exactly what is your title?
It's a special advisor to the governor for agriculture. My main responsibility is to shepherd the 108 fairs that take place all across Pennsylvania. We have 108 agriculture fairs that take place each summer. I get to about 90 of them in the summer. I can't quite get to them all. There's a period there in late August, early September where there's 20 fairs a week, so it's difficult. I get about 2 a day. But I visit them. We do provide some, I shouldn't say we, you guys provide some funding to the fairs to help to some of the premium awards. We have, what makes agricultural fair is the actual agricultural show, the livestock displays, the cows, chickens, poultry, rabbits. We have fruits, nuts, vegetables, floral displays, homemaking, baking, and you have to be able to participate in those and have those displays for the agricultural fair.
But you have been volunteering here at the farm show for many years before that you went to work for the governor, huh?
This is my second year as fair administrator, but I've been here over 20 years working in the vegetable growers booth in the food court. You know, that's a kind of interesting situation there because the Vegetable Growers Association, we have all member volunteers. Okay, we don't use any hired help, and when the bills are all paid for the week, whatever money we make as profits, we give back to Penn State to support research. We've given over $700,000 back to Penn State to support research on fruits and vegetables.
Bootsy, when you talk about the many of the people here then are volunteers.
A lot are. I mean, we have about 200 employees here full time, but during Farm Show we bring in temporary folks, and a lot of the folks in the food court are, like I say, the apple growers, the potato growers are all volunteers to help. A lot of the folks down in the living displays are volunteers from one of our local fairs across Pennsylvania. So we couldn't do this without volunteer help. We could never afford to put it off.
Well, let's talk a little bit about agricultural issues, and let's talk a little bit about you're still with the family farm. The family farm is still operating.
Yes, it is. We have the one of the oldest, the first preserved farm in the county. We go back to the 1840 when the Manbecks used to sharecrop it. And my kids are the 7th generation to live in the same farmhouse. And during that time, we had two of our ancestors were actually Civil War veterans too. So we do have a long heritage of, with our family in that operation there. My wife still operates B&R Farms. I'm here during the daytime. She is my partner. And we still produce strawberries and do some vegetables production along with some grain and some hay and stuff too. So.
What about some, can you speak specifically on any legislation that we passed that's had an impact on the agricultural business?
You folks did us a great favor this year. The biggest one was the death tax, it's the inheritance tax. I mean, farming is a very capital-intense business. I often said farmers are asset-rich and cash-poor. And the inheritance tax starts at $1. If you have $1 in your pocket and you pass away, your family owes 4 cents inheritance tax. And with farmers having land and equipment and animals and machinery and all this capital, if a farmer passed away, especially unexpectedly, his family owed a very big tax burden. And in some cases, the farms were sold to pay that tax burden. And you folks in the legislature, along with Governor Corbett, at the very last day of the budget cycle, decide, you know what, let's give farmers a break. Let's make the family farm stay in the family. And now there's no longer inheritance tax. And actually, it's 4% from a father to a son. If it was two brothers, it was 12%. I know several farms where a sibling passed away and the farm was shut down because they had to pay the tax burden. So that is huge. That was something I've gone to Harrisburg as a Grange member and a farming member for most of my life, asking for relief, and you folks finally made it happen. So I commend you, Representative Knowles, working with the governor's office and with Senator Argel to make that happen.
Well, indeed, and as we travel throughout the farm show, it is remarkable. I mean, we talked to some of the folks involved in the equine business. We talked about folks, dairy farmers. We talked to strawberry farmers, and honestly, it's got to be something that you really love. I mean, it's just so grueling in terms of the hours and the intense work.
It's difficult. It's challenging. I often said it's often spiritually rewarding, sometimes not financially rewarding. But it does take a certain person. You sometimes you have to postpone a birthday party to bale hay. Sometimes you have to stay home and take care of a crisis because you can't plan your vacation around the farm. You plan it after the farm. But like I say, it does take a special person that likes it, that loves to do it. But the rewards are great. If it was easy to do, everybody do it.
Well, Boots, I thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day here at the Farm Show. Thank you for what you do in terms of for all the farmers throughout the Commonwealth, and recognizing that you have a real passion for what you do in terms of your farming service and in terms of just the whole agriculture thing. It just fits you so well, and you're very good at it because it's something you really enjoy. Thank you so much, Boots.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch. I hope you enjoyed the visit here at the 97th Pennsylvania Farm Show. If you have any questions regarding this event or any questions regarding any state-related matter, there will be numbers that will come across your screen shortly. Again, thank you very much for spending time with us.